Siyempre, medyo masaya ako dahil kasi unang-una, yung napapanood ko sa ano, nakita ko na rito sa ano yun.
Yung Gris Ganggang, saka yung Babayang Paslupa, no? Sa una, bali may isang location manager ba yan? Pumunta sila rito para magpaalam sa sa matataas na ano namin dito, yung parang secretary, no? Tapos siya ang nag-follow up doon kay Father. Among yun, no? Kasi yan. Pero bago sila titingnan muna ni Father sa schedule namin sa opisina kung ano ang bakante doon.
Kaya sabi ko sa kanila, madaling kumuha ang ano rito. Pinayagan sila mag-shoot dito eh. Talagang approve naman yung
Basta wala lang gagalawin sa mga sa altar namin. Basta sa akin, tuwing popopila ako sa...
First, it is a vessel of culture. So you're not just bringing belief systems, di ba? So etong medyo anthropological. You're also bringing in rituals, costumes, languages, especially for the diaspora, that if you look at it from a semi-romanticized perspective, diba? The diaspora, these are people who are uprooted from their countries, from their motherland, diba? And then when they migrate to another place, it's more Orientalist. Kumbaga, we're considered as exotic people or someone there just for diversity. Parang props, human props, diba?
I remember, and you know, I never did find out whether this was an isolated experience, but I remember watching the first few Manapo films, no, and thinking to myself, this all looks very familiar, but it also all looks very strange at the same time. No? And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, say, by casting non-Chinese actors to play Chinese roles, there's a tendency to perform the ethnicity.
You have accepted this proposal. Wear this.
Whenever they go to, kunyari, mga, let's say, birthday dinner or may wedding, kailangan naka-Chong silang lahat or kailangan naka-Chinese polo sila.
I guess ultimately, I just found myself a little uncomfortable. No? It was like looking at a mirror that was slightly distorted, which means that it wasn't really functioning as a mirror, so I wasn't quite sure what it was. No? Perhaps it's more, it's better at capturing what people think, diba, parang of the Filipino-Chinese community rather than what the Filipino-Chinese community are really like.
The target market, kumbaga, of this temple would be the Chinoys who are supposed to go there and pray, di ba? Not really naman as a movie set. They need to respond to it in such a way na baka pwede naman gumawa na lang sila ng let's say isang studio na medyo ganito na siya, tapos forever na nilang gagamitin ito for that particular purpose. Kung madalas naman pala.
You know, there are some schools of thought that argue that every representation is a misrepresentation of reality. Because it always has to reconstruct that reality according to the demands of, let's say, commerce or according to the demands of narrative. I'm inclined to think that maybe one reason why they show it there is because aside from the touch of the exotic, there is also the symbolic that they play around with. So it's not just about audiences watching these movies, diba? But also parang people speaking, diba? And expressing themselves, diba? Through these kinds of representations.
Who are the people behind the films, diba? Even for Manapo films, who are the people behind the films? These are Filipino people. What do they know about Chinese culture? If you're going to make a Chinoy film, kunyari, or a Chinoy, I don't know, series, and you're not involving the people in it apart from the cast or something, then I don't think you will have any kind of progressive portrayal